Flying over Central America today, it is hard to believe that more than 1,000 years ago, the great Maya civilization was flourishing in these tropical jungles. Turning back the clock of time, we see in the art style of ancient Mayan painters bright-colored jungle creatures fleeing before the Mayan people as they pushed back the jungle with fire. Once the land was cleared, they planted their corn in the rich forest soil. From this single crop, corn, these remarkable people drew their energy. With only crude tools, they accomplished miracles. Even without the wheel, they moved burdens of enormous weight. Roads were engineered to last centuries. Masters of architecture, they created cities with beautiful stone pyramids, temples, and palaces. Gifted in many ways, the Maya were weavers of intricate and brilliant patterns. As painters, they were unique in their handling of color and design. They were great sculptors in stone and stucco. As astronomers and mathematicians, they probed the heavens for knowledge and learned to judge the movements of the earth in relation to the sun. The people who created this brilliant civilization may have believed it would last for all time to come. But these fabulous people and their way of life disappeared. The green fingers of the jungle stretched out and choked the corn crops. And passing centuries shrouded in mystery the reason for the decline and fall of the Maya. Now in the 20th century, mute stone figures overlook silent ruins of a few restored cities where human beings were once prosperous and happy. While no one knows for sure, reliance on the single crop, corn, may have contributed to the collapse of the mighty Maya civilization. Or perhaps the leaders of the people failed to realize that peaceful trade between nations is the ultimate law of survival. Today, the green curtain of the jungle is being cut again by Central Americans, some of whom may even be descendants of the ancient Maya. Working in partnership with men and machines from North America, Central Americans are taming the once invincible jungle and swamp. Drainage and irrigation canals interlacing reclaimed jungle land help to control flood and drought. Medical science has long since brought malaria and other tropical diseases under control. Builders of today and planners for tomorrow are researching and experimenting with many crops to increase the productivity of the tropical soil. As a result of far-sighted scientific agricultural operations, vast areas that were once matted, trackless wilderness become orderly green carpets of banana plantations, stretching farther than the eye can see. Growing bananas on reclaimed jungle land is a long and costly process. Today, the banana industry employs thousands of people throughout the rich agricultural belt of tropical America. The fertile lands provide employment for thousands of other agricultural workers who benefit from producing crops that thrive so well in Central America. Men and women earn their living on coffee farms, which are located in lovely highlands. Children are loved and cherished in the tropics, and whenever possible, mothers take their little ones with them wherever they go. The beautiful cacao trees produce the beans from which chocolate is made. Many people earn their living by harvesting this valuable product, which is sold throughout the world to those who enjoy the taste of chocolate in delicious drinks and desserts. Central Americans grow many of the great tropical crops that once were raised only in Africa, Sumatra, British Malaya, and other countries of the Far East. Today, thousands of acres of African oil palm are flourishing in the good earth of tropical America. African palm kernels produce millions of gallons of oil each year to make lubricating oils and greases, soap, glycerin, cosmetics, and many kinds of edible oils and fats, such as oleomargarine. Prior to World War II, Manila hemp came only from the Far East. Abaca, source of Manila hemp, is being harvested on thousands of acres in Central America. Growing and processing this essential fiber not only creates new jobs, but so long as the peoples of the Western Hemisphere continue to work together, no enemy will be able to cut us off from this strong, resilient fiber, which is indispensable to ship operation and widely used in various other wartime and peacetime industries. Central America grows many agricultural products in a greater quantity than her people require. Millions of bags of coffee are shipped to the United States from tropical ports each year. Also flowing northward in this living circle of trade are hardwoods, hides, cocoa beans, sugar, bananas, essential oils for making perfumes, and chicle, a necessary product for making chewing gum. The good earth of the tropics and the eager markets of the north are an unbeatable combination. A cup of coffee is as much a part of the American way of living as a daily newspaper, and a table without a sugar bowl is hard to find. Bananas are a favorite at breakfast and add flavor and nutrition to countless recipes. Many other tropical products contribute to the pleasures of the American family. Essential oils from vetiver grass are used in perfumes that delight the female. Of course, these perfumes have a powerful attraction for the male as well. Chocolate is important to the young and the young plus. Chicle makes possible a product essential to an astounding number of young North Americans. This living circle of trade carries millions of dollars southward to pay wages to those who produce exports that are sold in the United States. Central Americans use part of this income to purchase many things that aren't manufactured in the tropics. These imports from the United States flow in a steady stream to tropical ports. Transportation systems carry automobiles, electrical appliances, and countless goods to inland cities and towns. Streets bustling with activity are lined with modern stores carrying all kinds of things that add up to better living. New electric refrigerators are a favorite with Central American families. Clothing and accessories from the United States are in great demand by the attractive girls of the tropics. A mother and her little daughter can buy the same shirt for Dad's birthday they could find in a store on Fifth Avenue. Construction is booming. engineers are putting up new buildings that mean more and better jobs. The more Central Americans earn in the living circle of trade, the more they can spend on new streets, new homes, new schools, new churches, new and better hospitals. As a country's income rises, more money can be spent to build better highways for private cars and trucks and public buses. New dams are being built to provide more water for household use, electric power, and irrigation. Surface ditches carry the lifeblood of tropical agriculture to fields of grain and vegetable gardens. Even chili peppers need water to bloom and bear an abundance of this taste tickler of the tropics. As irrigation systems expand, so do orchards, which produce an abundance of fruit such as the delectable mango. This rising standard of living makes possible better dairy herds to increase the supply of milk, and even ice cream, which is the universal delight of all children everywhere. As people prosper, they have greater opportunity to enjoy sports and recreation. And they have more leisure to visit beautiful parks, where replicas of the art and culture of the past are available for all to see and think about. Children who have a talent for drawing can study art and history at the same time. They can see ancient Maya gods overlooking a new way of life in the tropics. But crumbling ruins are history's reminder that the gifted Maya who created such a brilliant civilization somehow never discovered that peaceful trade between nations is the law of survival. Today, Central and North Americans know that the good earth of the tropics and the eager markets of the North are an unbeatable combination. And so long as trade continues to flow smoothly between the Americas, there will always be a living circle.